it's Jessie. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another video and to, as I always say, my favourite video of the month, which is my monthly TBR jar. And we're doing it for May now, which is absolutely insane. But I'm very, very excited to use this to pick out prompts, which I will match up to books, which I will attempt to read in that month. I have not been doing very well on my monthly TBRs this year so far, but I'm determined to do well this month and also in the next couple of months catch up on anything that has been on previous TBRs I haven't read yet. That is my goal. This year I've been focusing more on mood reading and new releases. That has led to a less kind of solid TBR as I've kind of previously had. Previously I've had a lot of very strict video plans and then picked books for that. However, this year I've been more mood ready, so I've been picking more mood read books for my TBR videos, if that makes sense. So hopefully we can get back on track, but we're going to be pulling 7 prompts today. I do 6 if I completed the previous TBR and 7 if I didn't, and obviously I didn't. And I just pull them out of this jar here and then hopefully we can match them up. So I think without further ado, I think that's pretty much it. And yeah, let's just get straight into it. So I will shake this up and we can pull out our first prompt. Let's do this one, which is continue a series. So I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory. I'll read the next book in a series. Again, sorry that my camera is not very good at focusing. I'm trying to think what series I want to continue. So for this one, I have actually decided to pick one that I did get about 30 pages in or so, but I still think I'm going to count it because, I mean, that's not very much in. And that is How to Seal Your Own Fate by Kristen Perrin. This is the second book in the Castle Knoll Files series, and the first one is How to Solve Your Own Murder, which I really enjoyed, and I read that for the Goodreads Choice Awards last year. So I'm really excited about this sequel. It only came out recently, and I do have a little signed copy, which is always really, really fun. I did pre-order this one, and yeah, I'm very excited to get to it, and I'm probably going to get to it very soon. So hopefully it's okay that I've started it. I don't think that's too much of an issue, but that means I'll definitely continue on with it this month. So yeah, this is going to be the first one. This is basically kind of like a cozy mystery. In the first one, this woman's grandma, I believe, or like great aunt, got a kind of fortune when she was younger that she was going to be murdered, and she kind of tried to like collate all these files on people, and then when she did get murdered, her granddaughter is trying to figure out all the mysteries of all these people and stuff, and there's like a lot of other stuff going on as well. And this one I don't actually know how much more it follows on from. I think we kind of get the fortune teller involved a bit more in this one. I'm not too sure, but yeah, I'm excited for this one, and this is going to be the first book for our May TBR. Okay, so for our next prompt, let's do this one, which is a secondhand book. Okay, that's pretty easy. I do get a lot of my books second hand, and for this one I think I actually want to go with Remarkably Bright Creatures by Shelby Van Pelt. This has been at the top of my TBR for a while, yet I've never actually ever got round to it yet, and I got this one from the Oxfam bookshop for £2.50 pretty much. That is one of the second hand bookshops near me. I believe this one is about a woman who works at a aquarium, and I think her husband gets murdered or he dies, and then the giant Pacific octopus, I don't know whether he speaks or whether we get his perspective or what, but he's going to help her solve the murder or mystery of it, basically. So yeah, that sounds very interesting to me. I've heard really, really good things about this, and I do think I'm gonna really enjoy it. Oh, I think we do actually get the octopus's point of view, which I am very much excited for. I love kind of animal points of view, so very much looking forward to this one. This is kind of a 5-star prediction for me, so this will be a very fun one to add to the TBR this month. So for our third prompt, let's go for this one, which is a Friends 1 or 2 star. Okay, that is a little bit tricky. I may just go through my Goodreads just because I don't know whether, like, off the top of my head. Actually, wait, I think I do have one. Just thinking of it, knowing one that I'm quite excited for that I know a lot of people haven't enjoyed. Let me just have a look. So I have decided to go for Witchcraft for Wayward Girls by Grady Hendrix. One of my friends, Hannah, gave this a 2.5 stars, and then another one of my friends, Ellen, she DNF'd it at 50%. So I feel like that counts as a 1 star as well, so both of those kind of count for it. I've heard mixed things about this. I love Grady Hendrix. He's one of my favourite authors, so I have tentatively high expectations for this. I still think that I'm going to be like super unique somehow and like love it, but I believe this is about a kind of like, I don't know what the word would be, house for wayward girls type of thing that they used to send people to, or girls that got pregnant out of wedlock and stuff like that, and I believe that is kind of what it's about, and it's about the kind of women there and I guess their bond with each other, and then also I believe like it's controlled by adults who are really quite cruel and stuff, and they find like a book about witchcraft or something like that. But I think I'm gonna love this. However, like the things I think I'm gonna love about this are the things that people haven't enjoyed, and like the kind of vibes that I hope it's gonna give are like the vibes that I know everyone else hoped it was gonna give and apparently it didn't. But like, who knows? I still think I can enjoy it. Like, I really do think I could, but we will see. I am tentatively excited for it, which again I think is maybe like risky, but I hope I love it, and I think I might. So I'm going to put Witchcraft for Wayward Girls on the TBR for this month. I'm so excited for it. I really hope it's good. I really hope it's good. I really hope it's good. Please don't let me down. Okay, so next prompt. I feel like I'm pretty happy with the TBR we've got so far, so hopefully the prompts carry on being good. Oh, there's two. I'm gonna go for the one that's like attached to my finger. So this is inspired by my last played song. Oh gosh, I don't actually know what that is, and I'm a little bit cautious. So pulling up Spotify. Oh, okay, we have What Was That by Lorde. This is her new song. Oh, okay. I have only heard this song a couple of times, so it's quite new. What Was That by Lorde? It's basically, from my understanding, it's like looking back on a relationship, like we kissed for hours straight, well baby what was that? India haze were in a sandstorm, it knocks me out. I didn't know then that you'd never be enough. Since I was 17 I gave you everything. Now we wake up from a dream, well baby what was that? So, okay, bear with me. Baby we wake up from a dream, I raise you the dream hotel. I think it works. I think it works. Not the vibes of the song, however, the vibes of that one line that I just read out loud. So I don't know if I'm going to find anything, because it's not even like it's a second chance romance. It's like reflecting on a romance. So I don't really know if I would pick a romance book for it. But like waking up from a dream, being like, what the hell was that? Like, and like looking back on something. Like in here, the lines between like dreaming and real life blurred a bit, I think, and maybe a bit confusing. You're like, what the hell? This is where I believe that your dreams are monitored and you can be like arrested based on the stuff that you dream. I'm not too sure, but I'm really excited for it. It's a gripping speculative mystery, so maybe not quite the same vibes. However, I am gonna go for it. I'm gonna go for it, and that's one of the most tentative links I've ever made. However, it was a line in the song. I'm going for it. I really want to read it. So we're adding The Dream Hotel by Lila Lalami, and I'm so excited for this. This is one of the 2025 releases that I've been really wanting to get to, so I really hope I do get to it soon. Yeah, really excited for this one. Okay, next up, let's do this one here. So we have Scroll on Goodreads. So I'm going to scroll through my Goodreads, as you can probably kind of imagine, and the first book that we see that I own and haven't read yet, we will pick. And if it gets difficult, we may just go for author. So let's see what we get. Don't have any of it. Oh, okay, so that was very, very quick. We have Powerless by Lauren Roberts. This is one that I do want to read. Obviously the new book, the final book, I believe has come out now, like last month, I think. So this has kind of been on the tip of people's tongues. I do think I know the twist in this, because I saw it on a TikTok that was like, he's a 10-baht, and it was made by a bookstore. Why are you spoiling books? But that's fine. I still have heard very good things about this. It's been comped to the Hunger Games. I love the Hunger Games, and I do want to see what the hype is about. I believe I have the novella and the next book, so I just don't have Fearless, which is the new one. So I'd maybe like to binge them all if the new one's just come out, be part of the hype, but we will see. This is like kind of a classic fantasy romance. It's quite tropey, I believe, but like I do enjoy that. That's not something that puts me off a book. So yeah, I feel like you probably don't need me to pitch this to you. This is very, very TikTok famous, popular at the moment. So yeah, we'll add Powerless by Lauren Roberts to our May TBR. Okay, so for our penultimate pick, why is my hair standing out at the side? Let's go for this one. Get it off, there we go. This says random genre. I just realized I haven't been showing the camera, but I hope that you do believe me. So I believe if I go on my little Tiny Decisions app, it should have it. So I think I made a little random wheel before. Okay, so I pulled up my little random genre wheel. We have romance, fantasy, horror, thriller, mystery, general fiction, non-fiction, and sci-fi, and they are listed on there twice. That's why there's more. So let's just randomize this. I did just do kind of genres that I do read. I thought that made more sense. We have thriller mystery. Okay, classic. That is like my favorite genre, so I'm very happy about that. What do I want to go for? This one is kind of cheating, so it is kind of horror, but I have heard that it is like a mix between a kind of thriller, horror, mystery hybrid. If it's not, apologies. However, I read one of this author's books when I was reading mystery thrillers previously, and I think this will probably be along a similar line. And for that one, I'm going to pick Murder Road by Simone St. James. This is basically about a couple who are driving along a road, and then they pick up a hitchhiker, and I believe she ends up dying. They end up maybe getting haunted by this woman. I'm honestly not really sure. This is the gorgeous like Evernight edition, which I absolutely love, and I really want to read more of my Evernight books, hopefully this month, hint hint. And yeah, I think this is absolutely stunning. So I've heard mixed things and kind of some poorer things about it, but I am really hoping that it is good and I enjoy it, but we will see. I think this is kind of like a mystery thriller horror hybrid, and she's signed, which is always fun. So yeah, this is going to be the penultimate book on our TBR, Murder Road by Simone St. James. Hopefully I love it. I feel like I've got a strong bag here of like mixed books that have got really mixed reviews, but I'm hoping to enjoy, obviously. Okay, and then for our final prompt, hopefully it's a good one. Let's do this one here, which is a translated book. Okay, that is interesting. Do I have any here that I can see are translated? I've got a little list of the ones that I want to read the most, and I just want to see if any of them mention being translated. No. Oh, actually, pause. The new Frederick Backman book comes out this month. So I am going to break my little rule that I don't normally add new releases onto here, because this is one of my most excited, anticipated releases of the year. I'm going to be reading it as soon as I get it. I have pre-ordered it. My Friends by Frederick Backman. Frederick Backman's books are always or previously have been translated from Swedish, so I have no reason to believe this one won't be. This is new release. I actually don't know what it is about, and I want to go in blind. However, that is going to be the last book on our TBR. It has to be. I am obsessed with his writing. Bear Town's one of my favourite books of all time, and I am really eagerly anticipating this new release from him. I hope I love it, because I'm going to be reading it the day it comes out, the day it comes to me at least, because Waterstones always send it like a day late, which is very annoying. But that is going to be the final book for our TBR. Sorry I cannot hold it up or give you a description. I feel like I'm failing on all fronts as a booktuber. However, yes, that is one of my most anticipated releases of the year and my most anticipated translated book, so that fits perfectly into our TBR. So let's run through our picks in case you forgot. So obviously, like I said, we had My Friends by Frederick Backman for a translated pick. We have Powerless by Lauren Roberts for scrolling on Goodreads. We have Remarkably Bright Creatures by Shelby Van Pelt, which is for a second-hand book. We had Murder Road by Simone St. James for a random genre. We had The Dream Hotel by Layla Lalami for my most recently played song, or inspired by my most recently played song. We had Witchcraft for Wayward Girls by Grady Hendrix, which was a Friends 1 or 2 star read. And we had How to Seal Your Own Fate by Kristen Perrin for continuing a series. So in my opinion, this is an absolutely stacked TBR. I say this every time. Since I'm picking like mood ready books, I am so excited for all of these. So this makes up my May TBR. I'm so excited for all of them, really. Let me know down below any of these that you think I will particularly enjoy, or any that you did or didn't. Just let me know your thoughts on any of these down below, any you think I should kind of prioritize fitting into vlogs. And if you enjoyed this video, please do give it a like down below, hit subscribe and turn on the bell to join our little club. Make sure you turn on all notifications, then you'll be notified every single time I post a new video. And if you're not one of my other videos, there'll be 2 on the screen now to pick from, as well as a load linked up in the cards from earlier. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.